I'd been released from prison last year and my probation officer referred me to Ingeus because I had a lot of issues, mental health issues and personal issues. I was on a personal wellbeing program. The pathways I was put on was emotional wellbeing and lifestyle associates. It gave me a lot of tools to cope with everyday life because I'd served a long time in prison, almost 15 years, in a high security jail, and then I was just released into society. So I was really struggling to cope.
When Babu came out of prison last year, September I think it was, he was very nervous about his situation, served a long time. So we helped him through a stage of different things, did a lot of stuff on worry, stress, anxiety. How to manage emotions really. Because he went to prison 15 years ago, didn't really have any concept of it all, and his progress has been amazing really.
I think when you leave prison, you sort of put on a brave front that you can cope with certain situations because you coped well in prison. But society's moved on since, and it's something that you don't get taught in prison.
The biggest thing he found was that a lot of things done by email now, electronically. He didn't know how to use a smartphone, basic stuff really, and he needed help with all that. He's quite unique in the fact of the amount of time he spent in prison. When
I left jail, I wasn't able to cope. I was living with my sister. There's a lot of friction, family arguments, etc. It was quite hard to adjust to living, with somebody else. But going through the program with Ingeus, they sort of helped me get a house. My benefits were sorted out, and now I've got my own space. I'm over the moon, and obviously I'm doing a peer mentoring myself.
The first appointment I had with him, he came to me and you could see physically nervous. He grew in confidence over that time. He's seen change, he's seen progress. He worked with loads of my colleagues as well on different pathways on the personal wellbeing. Well, you see the confidence in him today. That wasn't the Babu that came out of prison in September. He's got his own place. He's got benefits up and running. He's managing emotions in the right way. He's dealing with stuff in the right way. He was a little bit nervous about coming here today, but he turned up, which is a massive step forward because he wouldn't have done that before. He just wouldn't have.
I think it's made my journey to reintegration very smooth. I think I wouldn't have been able to cope had I not sort of taken professional advice. I think it's a brilliant service. It's something that, I think it should be recommended to all prison leavers.